This is a demonstration video of Brewster's angle apparatus, model BRE201. In this setup, we have a semiconductor diode laser, its power supply, polarizer, a goniometer fitted on an optical bench, a relative light intensity detector, and a sample glass plate. The laser is mounted on the leftmost post, a polarizer in the middle post, and the detector is mounted around the goniometer table. The detector is kept at 180-degree position. Switch on the laser and align the laser such that its axis aligns with the axis of the detectors. Now rotate the polarizer such that the detector reads maximum value. Note that this is a relative intensity and it's dimensionless. A sample is fixed on the center of the goniometer table and the table is rotated such that the sample is perpendicular to the path of the laser beam. We will show the experiment quantitatively. We will rotate the goniometer table slowly. You will see that intensity of the reflected beam is slowly decreasing. At one point it almost vanishes and again it reappears. The point at which the intensity becomes minimum is the Brewster's angle. Now let us measure the intensities at different angles. To do this, rotate the goniometer to 20 degrees and align the detector such that the reflected beam falls on the center of the detector. Note the intensity at this position. In this case, it is reading as 608. Further, rotate the goniometer table by a small angle, say 2 degrees, and position the detector to its corresponding position and read the intensity of the reflected beam. Now it's 598. At around 50 degrees, you may take the readings at an interval of 1 degrees. at 56 degrees, you will observe that relative intensity is least. Further, rotate the goniometer table and correspondingly the detector. You will see that intensity is increasing now. You may continue to do this up to 90 degrees. Plot a graph of relative intensity versus incident angle. From the graph, you will determine the Brewster's angle. Further, calculate the refractive index of the material of the sample. This experiment can be repeated with different samples.